Here we are. Welcome back. We're
Hey.
here with Seed by Seed, the developer team of PileUp.
Yeah.
And why don't you guys introduce yourselves real quick?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
So I'm Antonin. I'm a game designer and level designer on PileUp.
Yeah, I'm Thais, and I'm also a game and level designer on PileUp.
I'm Yanis. I'm one of the programmer of Pilot gameplay programmer.
And me is Jean, and I'm doing everything they don't want to do business.
That's good. That's good. Perfect. I mean, there's more. It's not just you four.
Yeah.
There's more of you around. We've got some pictures here. Where are you
Oh,
from? Where are you from? Where are you working from?
So right now we are in Angoulême, where most of the team is living. Actually, you are just half of the team right here. There is 4 other people, one other programmer, 2 graphists, and 1 sound designer. Yeah, and so most of the team live here. Antoine is in Paris, and our sound designer, Anise, is in
The south.
south of
The real
France.
south
Yeah.
of France. Yeah.
Oh,
And
okay.
that's
Oh, that's cool.
In the mountains.
So, what's the indie game development scene like in France? Do you have other studios you're in contact with, or do you have like a community of indie developers in France?
Funny, and also it was a very welcoming community because when we started our project, we were like very young and naive and everything. We were like, okay, we're gonna make a game. It's gonna be so fun.
Out of school.
We're all finished everything, and all indies came out. So I would say there's I don't know, maybe over 100 studios.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's cool.
So quite a few, yeah. Okay, awesome.
Yeah, and so I'm not sure if I remember correctly, but I think the whole concept of the game PileUp wasn't it a school program, like a school project, or would you tell us a bit more about that? How did that whole thing start?
So yeah, we all meet up in a school. In Angoulême, there is a public video game school. It's only one in Europe, I think.
Yeah.
And we do a student project, and we do video games for this. And so the whole team meet up around the pitch. With the core mechanic was piling up, and it was really really cool to work all together. And so I think we all wanted to go indie before beginning it. And in school, everyone was really in love. I was in love with the
supportive of the game.
of the game, and so we said let's continue it. So it's been now 2 years as a real professional.
There you go. There you go. Yeah, it's a super unique concept. I feel like PileUp. So because obviously puzzle platformers, that's a genre that most people have seen before, right? But this idea of just why not make the players boxes that have to literally pile up on top of each other to solve those puzzles? That's a very unique take, I think, and I really like it. I'm looking
those
forward to
boxes, the concept, cardboard world. Where did they come? How did you come up with that?
It's coming right from the mechanic itself. We knew that we wanted to make a game about players piling on top of each other. So we just asked ourselves what was like intuitive to pile, and then we came up with the cardboard boxes. But we went through a lot of research. We had stuff like maybe pieces of totems, maybe it was even pillows. Or drawers, stuff like that. We tried a bunch of things, but actually the cardboard was what feeling the most intuitive, and it was also something that allowed the graphic artist and the sound designer to explore the feeling of the material itself. And we found it quite inspiring. especially our sound designer who spent
Yeah.
hours in the sound studio just like
Rubbing,
punching and rubbing.
Oh, I can
Yeah.
imagine. Yeah.
Yeah, talking of inspiration, is there any game out there that you've been inspired by, inspired by, and like, did you play any game that you took certain inspiration from, or yeah, what was your inspiration?
The time we pitched uh, the game that was out everywhere was Breath of the Wild, Zelda, and it has nothing comparable to Pilot, but what was an idea that was sticking to our mind is the freedom. You have the freedom to solve a lot of things. You don't have to follow one path. So most puzzle platformers are just puzzlers. You have to find a solution. There is a solution. You have to find work the mind to find a solution. But Breath of the Wild is like there is a puzzle, but you have dozens of solutions. And this is something that we wanted to keep. And we did it. Like, there's a lot of creativity. So yeah, I guess that was important. Also, the cardboard was so inspiring. We checked a lot of Nintendo games.
Yeah, of course, and stuff. Zero Way,
Yeah.
obviously.
Mediamoniki games.
Yeah, Paper Mario's.
Mm-hmm.
and co-op games.
Co-op.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
a lot of games.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Co-op is a big part of the game, right? So, I mean, you technically can play it on your own.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But obviously,
it's more fun.
it's more fun playing
Yeah.
playing with friends, right? Yeah.
Yeah, actually, when it was a project, you can only play it with 4 players.
Yeah, so
Oh,
for-
okay. Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah, proper concept. But actually, it was fun when we got like real ideas to think through how to make the game more scalable
Mhm.
for 1 to 4 players. We had to come up with little tricks. It was fun.
Yeah,
Mm.
that was a
Yeah,
great challenge.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool.
that's so cool.
Yeah, I mean, the demo is out right now.
Yes,
People
yeah.
can try it out.
Yeah.
If you just hop on Steam and go onto the Pile Up Steam page, you can download the demo right now. Try it out yourselves. But there's some tricky parts to the game, right?
Absolutely.
It's
I
not
mean,
always
it's a puzzle game.
exactly. It's not always
Duh.
easy, exactly. So you've prepared a little video for us, right? That sort of tips and tricks video that you want to, kind of inform people as to what to look out for.
Yeah, sure.
So,
The idea is to show people that you can have a lot of creativity when you play the game. You can every puzzle is open-ended, like Jean you explained, like in Breath of the Wild. For example, we thought about one best way to solve the puzzles,
Mhm.
but there are always many ways to solve every puzzle.
Yeah.
We saw a lot of people on festivals, like or whenever we went to a friend presenting the game and showing how to play. People are playing differently. None of the people are doing the same stuff.
Mm.
So it's so funny. So we wanted to make a parallel between different sports.
Yeah. That's a really cool idea. I think that also gives it a lot of replay value
Yeah.
because you always know that that could be a more efficient way to play through the game. So yeah, that's cool.
It also makes the game really funny to speedrun because
Yeah.
you think about a ton of different paths, like should I take this box or this one?
Mm.
Yeah.
You can, yeah. It's a puzzle. The speedrun is a puzzle on its own.
Yeah, I can
And-
imagine.
A challenge of mastering the movesets because you have like the jump, the dash, the drop, the
Mhm.
move that you can use during the game. But when you get used to like timings and stuff like that, you can find new ways to like
Yeah.
jump higher, jump.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah.
for sure.
Speaking of that, maybe we should just show the video then.
We'll show the video and you can just tell us a little bit about it. So we'll pull it up right here.
Yeah.
Hold on a second. And we'll show it to you as well, obviously, because
So we can comment live.
there we go. You should be able to see our screen there in a second. Can you see it? Is it? Can you see the video? Okay, perfect. All right, so we'll just.
No, sorry.
Yes, we are seeing screen.
You can see the.
Maybe we should
on the stream we can. Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah, you can exactly. Just in Discord, you click onto watch stream, and you should see our screen now. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Okay,
Nice.
we're ready to go then. All right. And we'll just play the video.
Yeah.
And you just tell us about it and tell us when to hit pause or that sort of stuff.
Yeah, sure. So here we are in the demo, and that's one of the first puzzles, and that's like the best way to solve it is to use the spring. That is one of the most versatile items of the game. But then I'll show another way, a more creative way to achieve this this puzzle is to build a stair with cardboard boxes, and you have the ability to throw items, so you can just throw one item on top of the button, and so that's another way you can solve this puzzle. And of course, with other players, you'll have many possibilities, whether you're playing with 2 other players or 3 other players. So, but here's the best way that I'll show again is to use the spring. So then maybe you can take the spring with you and bring it to other puzzles.
Yep.
So
maybe we can take a pause here and just explain a few concepts about it.
or you can explain.
Yep,
Yeah.
sure.
Just for information, so in this game, you can collect items, and they're having the same behavior, physics behavior as the player itself. So you can pile the items, and you can carry them, and they are not locked to one room. So the game you're moving from room to continuous level, and you can carry the items with you. So whenever you solve a situation, the challenge is: am I carrying more stuff with me, or am I leaving it there for the puzzle?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember this in one of the early builds. I tried to carry as many boxes through all the rooms as I could. It was pretty funny.
Yeah. Something we show later in the video. So yeah, you can go on.
Okay.
So here's another one. That's a more tricky one because
Here there's a button on top, and you have to place the box.
yeah, and you have to guess that you have to bring the spring up to with the stairs that you built. So here, this is how you solve it by yourself. But you can also, as I said, bring some items from the previous rooms if you manage to buy them correctly. But eventually, you can pile the items and bring them with you. So
it will make it easier.
yeah.
You don't know what to do.
No.
There you go.
So you
Exactly,
can make
yeah.
pretty big tiles and bring it with you. And so suddenly you have 2 springs and a lot of boxes to solve the puzzle. So here you are. You can be creative in the way you can solve this simple puzzle.
Yeah.
So something interesting is that if you see a stream or a YouTube video of the game, you're not really spoiled about the game. Oh no, it's okay.
Oh,
No,
Okay.
go on. We'll talk
Yeah,
about.
what happened is another player joined.
Yeah.
And now you have a new bunch of options to solve the game, because now the 2 players can like drop stuff and it they can drop themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, the number of items you have in a room is one of the main tools we have to scale the puzzles regarding the number of active players. So the set of items you have in a room is depends on the number of active players.
Yeah. There are less items when you have more players.
Not necessarily less,
but
but it can, like, for example, in a room where when you're alone and you have a spring, maybe if you are 3 players, then you don't have the spring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So a way to not make it too easy if there's a lot of players there.
So the game always adapts to how many players there are actively, and yeah, it makes you think outside the box.
And here you can bring all the items you want, even if you are with other players. So
Yeah.
the possibilities are really really endless.
Yeah.
The more you will progress in the game, at first the game is very generous and it gives you a lot of boxes, like you have plenty, and also you can carry through the rooms. The more you will advance into the game, the less boxes will be available to you. So you have to think a bit more. It's not that difficult, but you will have to make some planning on what am I taking with me, or can I optimize this puzzle so I can take this box with me for the next one.
Yeah, you always have to think ahead and
Yeah.
make a plan on how you approach this puzzle.
Yeah, and items actually are always coming with a dimension of it's really helpful to have them, but also with a constraint. For example, if you are a single player, then you can only carry one string with you because you cannot pile anything on top of string,
Yeah.
or it's just gonna bounce.
And another concept that we didn't explain is that you always need to be, all the players need to be into the doors to go from one room to another. So you can't leave anyone behind you. You have to be, everyone has to finish the puzzle to come. But you can, of course, you can help each other to make it happen.
Yeah. I think
So,
in the whole game, the concept of cooperation is very important if you're playing with other people, because you're so dependent of each other.
Yeah, sure. And here you can see a rare collectible. That's collectibles that are harder to find and to get. So here, when you are two players, it's you can really use cooperation to manage it. And so when you're alone, it's really harder because you have to find a way. Because if you see in the room, there are not enough items to be to go high, as you can see.
Yeah.
You'll have to be to think outside the box and to think like, where can I find other items? Do I need to backtrack? And maybe if I go further into the level, maybe I can find another item. And that's what I'm showing right now. Here you find two other boxes and you can backtrack with them. So the game is very open in this resolution.
Yeah.
So there's been a question in chat. Can you use a box to keep a door open instead of having to put it on the button? I think that depends on the button, right? If I'm not mistaken, there's some buttons that you only have to push once and they'll stay open, and others you actually have to keep an item or a player on top of it.
Yeah,
right?
sure.
Yeah, the square ones must be maintained, pushed by an item or a player, and the round one, once they're open, it's forever.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you can also choose to use a box to block the grid.
Yeah.
And just
this one, for example, the one we just saw, you can definitely open it, put a box in front of it, then remove all the other boxes, and the door will not close. So that's another way to cheat. But that's something we like to see players do this kind of things, because it proves that they really get the concept and how the game works. And it's always pleasing when you're a player and you think you found a creative way to achieve the puzzle.
Yeah, you outsmart the game.
A lot of times there are people playing and say, okay, I just cheated. Have you seen that? I cheated. And
Like, well, kind of.
Okay, this is actually interesting. This is the part we were talking about before. It's what we call the complex movesets.
Yes.
It's the part of the movement mechanics that we are not explicitly teaching during the game. Like, it's not tutorialized or something. But this is stuff you can discover just by playing.
Or watching a stream on Twitch.
Or watching a stream on Twitch.
Yeah.
This is actually also the first time for me seeing
Yeah,
that
I've not seen
moveset.
that particular move before. Yeah.
And I have so many hours in this game. I don't know, for people who are watching and don't know me, I'm the lead tester of PileUp, so I have lots of hours on this game, and there's still new stuff for me to explore, as it seems.
which is a good thing.
Yeah.
Keeps it fresh.
Yeah.
Soccer tournament after, and we didn't want to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so here we'll show you some really advanced moving mechanics and tricks.
All right.
Teach us.
I'm looking forward to it.
And a new box, yes, but we won't showcase the mechanic of this box. It's what we call the sticky tongue, the green box up here. So you can play the demo to discover what it does. It's really fun to play. So here, that's a type of platforming room where you have two ways. You have the obvious way from the left, where you jump over the blocks, the easy way. But it's also the longer way. So if you're a speedrunner, for example, maybe you would prefer to use the other way, that is to jump and to dash mid-air from the... not like that.
Or fall into the water.
Like that. And to dash mid-air to reach the box faster, and then you can bring it back. So
I've done that before. We've actually had... I'll hit pause myself here real quick. This is a funny story.
Sure.
We found out that it's very difficult, but it's possible that if you got at least two players that... I think it has to be 3 players, that 2 people can... If you hold the dash button, right, you'll be stuck in the air, and then you can kind of hop your way over each other across an entire room. In theory, it's very difficult, and you'll almost always fall at some point.
Yeah, like you create platforms of players.
Yeah. That's something that we found out, and that was super fun to try, but it's very difficult.
Yeah.
At first, we thought about that as a co-op mechanic. Like if someone can't manage to like jump his way through their way through something, then you can help them by turning yourself into a platform. And actually, it turns out to be used mostly for speedrun situations, and just like it's advanced. Actually.
And we are going to show another advanced move that is quite the same idea, but with the throwing action. So this is how you're supposed to solve the puzzle. You just bring the box and you make the bridge. But here we are showing how you can become a platform mid-air and throw the other player. But here we didn't manage it on the first time because, yes, as we said, it's very advanced.
The timing has to be perfect.
We don't necessarily have it as developers. So what we're saying is really it's meant to be played by everyone, but if you're really a hardcore player that wants to bring the game to a higher level, you definitely can have fun with the piling mechanics and all the moveset we have.
Yeah, we were talking about the games that we were playing during the development, and obviously Mario Odyssey was one of them, and we really find interesting the way that they treat the moveset, and especially the complex moveset, because it's never explicitly tutorialized, but it's actually making the game really deep, because it opens new ways to solve the situations, even though we never need to master it to finish the game.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's
really interesting.
I think that was pretty helpful for a lot of people, hopefully. Again, we'll say it again. If you want to check out the demo right now, it is available on Steam. And we're gonna play some mini games. I've been told.
Yes.
Is that still the plan?
We're gonna have a little
excited.
tournament.
A little tournament.
Yes.
Okay.
QA versus developers.
All right.
Let's see who wins.
Say if you win, you get a free bug. And, if we win, we get to choose a feature or something like
Yeah.
that. No, I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
Or am I?
Or am I? Okay, cool. Let me prepare this room. Yeah. Then we'll be playing some games together. Okay, you can unmute that.
Maybe for explanation of the context, so in pilot you will progress through some worlds. There's a little bit of story, and you will go through. And whenever you finish or you go through a world, you will unlock some mini games. Basically, you will co-op all the way through the world, and when you're over, you're coming back, and you can fight with each other, and it feels like releasing all the pressure. Like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah. It's like having a break from all the puzzle solving because your brain is just fried.
Yeah, exactly.
So this is one of the mini games that are available on the demo. In the full game, there's gonna be 4 mini games, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So here,
Maybe you should identify yourself.
yeah,
So that
I think I'm the orange box.
yeah, I'm the yellowish one.
And I'm the lilac one, the violet one. You
Alright.
ready, kids?
Cool. So
Okay, we're team blue. You guys are team red. Okay,
Yeah.
awesome. All
So
right.
Handy Games is
I mean,
Team Blue.
You know, I would
Oh,
explain.
oh, oh.
I would explain this game a little bit, but it's football or soccer if you're American, and I think it explains itself, you know, more or less.
Oh,
Oh!
you already know. You're already.
Yes, let's go.
Oh no, I missed
Oh, really?
it.
You really too much stuff on the context.
Oh no.
Ah! The skill!
No.
No! Yes!
Nice.
I think it's going to be tough. Oh,
Oh.
Why are you so good in this?
how
I don't
many
know.
hours do you play this game?
I don't know. I think I'm just lucky.
You have
Nice.
to focus, Janice.
Don't
No.
go straight. Don't go straight. Use the angle.
Yeah.
So okay, so you know, the tricky part is that not only do you have to protect the ball, you also have to protect yourself because the other team could just pick you up
Yeah.
instead, right?
Hey,
There you go.
hey, leave me alone.
Oh,
We're just wrecking you guys.
Yeah.
Let's set up your game.
it's never too late for a comeback. We can play a second round. It's a bit chaotic sometimes. I don't even know. Oh no!
I keep missing my box.
Ah, no.
Yeah.
See,
I keep confusing myself.
Yeah.
I keep
I had it.
I accidentally keep picking up the player instead of the ball, which that doesn't really help. Oh no!
I got it.
Ah!
No.
Wait, that's on me! Oh no! I lost the ball.
No.
Oh no!
Sneaky.
Oh, see, it's getting close after all at the end here. Okay, you got this. You got this. Go for it. Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
There you go.
Ah,
good move.
What a save!
Oh wow.
Okay,
Nice.
congratulations. That was impressive.
Thank you.
We won. Okay.
Yeah.
We can always go for another round. It's a quick.
I'd
game,
say
right?
we play 3 rounds and whoever.
Best out of 5.
Okay.
So
Best
first to win 3 games. That will be fair, I think. Okay.
Yeah.
We got the time. Okay.
We have to say we won when we trained.
Team Handy Games is leading by 1. Okay, let's go.
One's missing.
Oh, me. Sorry. You're on. Sorry. Okay, same teams, or do you want
Yeah.
to switch sides?
No, I
Okay,
think.
let's switch.
Six times?
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't,
be fair.
I don't mind. Yeah.
It's easier when you have the blue team.
Okay.
Is it?
I see.
Is that written in the code?
That's psychology.
Oh.
Not a skill.
Yes. Maybe.
You have to.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Wow. What a move.
What's about the winning?
I don't want to toot my own horn, but
You're too good.
damn.
Oh no!
Oh.
No! Oh, so close.
I think we spent too much time the game. You should
No,
play.
no, no. Ah, yes. Got it.
Overthinking things, I think.
Oh, what?
Yes,
What?
yeah.
Ah, well played, well played.
Yeah, that's more
I'll
even.
just sit up on the ball.
Oh,
Actually, I gotta go down. Okay.
This one is not allowed.
Ooh,
Oh,
ooh, the tackles. Oh, yes.
Oh.
Okay.
I think the MVP.
People are
Hey.
cheering.
I'm not even doing.
Yeah.
I'm not even doing anything. It's all Anna. I'm just. Oh, oh, oh.
Wait, you're red,
Yeah,
right?
I'm orange.
Yeah.
Well then, go for it.
Yeah, well.
Come on.
They're defending. Oh no! No!
Yeah.
No! 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 Ah,
Yep.
it's a close one. It's a close one.
For the comeback.
Oh.
Ah, no.
Get it.
Think about the free ball.
Ah, yes.
Yay.
Okay, it's not too late. First, two. Me.
No, that's my ball. Get your own.
No,
Wow.
no.
I don't know, guys, but I think we're winning.
Maybe Jean.
Yeah.
I mean, you've played the game so much. Maybe it's not even fair.
Usually, I'm not really good in the Boxball mini
You
game.
get
Well,
better
But
at
today I'm
You
just
are
on fire.
You are on it.
I'm on fire.
All right, that's
Oh,
2-1. 2-0 actually.
Yeah. True,
Okay,
yeah.
let's go. This could be it. This could be it already.
Right.
Yeah, best of 5.
We're switching players.
who's missing? Are you missing?
Oh, you're switching players. Okay, okay.
Oh.
I mean, yeah. Sure, why not? Okay, switching sides again, or I don't.
Yeah, red.
Okay.
Yeah.
Red.
Okay, all right. Yeah, sure.
Are you ready?
Okay, I'll stay in the goal. That's my best. Shot.
I see he's really making the
Oh no.
the bad.
Oh, okay. That's you actually. Okay, so that's good.
He discovered the strategy.
Yeah. There is
Oh,
always
wow.
the meta game is evolving.
Oh.
Hey. That was a good move.
Tackle.
Get it.
Oh.
Oh. Oh.
Wait, what? Wait, what? What?
What's happening?
What happened?
I must say this is some high player.
Yeah.
High,
Yeah, I quality.
Get it.
I
Go to the.
play.
yeah. And
Never seen
also
that
it's brutal.
But it's,
Diagonal.
Oh, oh, that was my chance.
Is it tricky?
No, no, no.
Oh, what a shame.
we're overthinking it. Yeah.
Guys, what's wrong with you? Step up your game.
Bayern,
Yeah,
Anna is just too good. She's
Germany
unstoppable right
always-
now.
Yes. Yes.
Nice.
1 to 6. Good.
Honor is safe. No. Okay.
No,
Okay.
I would say I'm sorry, but honor is like destroyed. You know,
Why? It's me.
I'm just trying to help.
No.
It's actually really difficult not to pick up the player but
Yeah.
the ball.
Stay here.
E.
Just
Can I?
Thank you.
Next level strats.
They abandoned, I guess. They give it.
out of
How did they manage to do? Are you cheating?
Oh, I think
Well,
we won, guys.
Well,
I'm sorry.
that
We
being said,
barely
though,
won.
that being said,
And you barely lost.
except for the last one, maybe it was very close. It was very close.
That was fun.
GG, as they say in the pro leagues.
Too easy.
No. It was a good game. It was a good game. You were just on fire today.
Yeah.
It happens. It happens.
No, the level was actually really impressive.
Yeah,
I'm not sure
Your skill.
I've
Well, I mean, it's kind of our job, right, to play these games a lot. And yeah, most of us here, we were very competitive.
Yeah.
Especially
I'm
Yona,
usually
you're-
not. I'm not competitive at all.
You're learning. You're learning. You're getting there.
I'm just having fun.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun though. It was
Yeah.
a lot of fun. It's a
Yeah.
great game. We'll have a rematch soon for sure.
We'll train hard.
Very good. Very good. Awesome.
I think that we are better at speedrun than at
Yeah,
minigames.
maybe a speed running.
Yeah. I can imagine that. Yeah. Yona would be the guy to challenge for a speed run
Oh, yeah.
from our team. He's
Yeah.
he's the speed runner out of all of us, but I don't think he's tried to speed run Pile Up yet. But I'm sure he will at some point. So.
At some point, yeah.
So yeah, give us a time to beat, and we'll get him to
Challenge accepted.
could be fun. Could be fun for the next event. Sure.
We had a time on our previous demo, which was a bit shorter,
Mhm.
but it was like it was a 2-player any percent, and, less than 1 minute.
Oh
Really?
wow.
Oh, wow.
Okay, that is quick.
So it would be a bit more. It was
Yeah.
like yeah.
There-
I think you can go below 2,
Really?
No way.
but I'm not sure you can go below 1
Okay.
for the current demo.
Mm.
for the current demo. yeah.
Okay. Well, Yona, you heard it. Sub 2. Go for it.
Follow I did in 2 minutes 10.
Okay.
Awesome.
Actually, the longest room is the one with the big button because you have to jump and you cannot like
Give it.
go faster.
Right.
Someone will reach.
Yeah.
All right.
I think my
that's-
record is about 5 minutes, maybe, when I'm playing through it.
For the demos?
That's a
Pretty
start.
solid.
That's a start.
Yeah.
About 2 minutes. That's insane.
Well, that's what speedrunning is
How?
about, right?
How?
Finding out how. We'll get Yona on the case.
Yeah.
You and him, you'll figure it out.
Sure.
Go for the sub 2 and we'll
Yeah.
see. Yeah. Everybody else, again, if you want to play the demo yourselves, check it out now. It's on Steam for a limited time only. But yeah, it's right there. Here's the link. Go for it.
And don't forget, if you can invite friends with remote play together on Steam.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is
Yes.
actually what we just did.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
We played the
Because
games with the remote.
Obviously, you're
especially-
sitting in France. We're in Germany.
Yeah, especially these days where, I mean, most of the time you have maybe a friend abroad and you can't play locally together, or
Yeah.
due to COVID-19, many families maybe want to play together and they can't be in the same room.
Yeah.
And that's a very helpful feature to have.
For sure. For sure. And you can play the demo itself as well, you know, together.
Yeah.
Not just the mini games. We just played the
Yeah.
mini games, but you can play the entire thing as a team.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah, of course. And you can actually plug together more than just 2 people from 2 places. You can.
Yes.
We
Mhm.
we played it with 4 people, and for like none of them were even in the same city. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
That definitely
yeah, we
works.
had to find ways to play test during the COVID.
Yeah.
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 Cool. And join the Discord if you want to ask any questions. You can find us from Handy Games. You can find all of our developers, you guys. Everybody's on Discord. Feel free to ask any questions that you have. Link is right here. And yeah, we'll hope to see you there. And other than that, I think, is there anything else you want to tell us?
There was something.
Mhm.
We're talking a lot about how to go fast and so and everything, but initially also the game is for family, for everyone.
Yes.
It's supposed to be very accessible, so it's
It's
not
fair.
that hard. Like you can pick up the game, it's quite easy.
Yes.
You can play with your parents, you can play with the kids also. It will be okay. There's a lot of mechanics that you can help the other people. If a person is having trouble, you can help the person. Don't hesitate to jump on the game, even if today we were having fun because we're the devs and we want to do that. But for any person starting, it's also
Exactly.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be competitive or anything.
Yeah, of course.
actually not done.
Yeah,
The-
yeah.
Any pressure of any kind, you can just like if you want
Yeah.
to spend hours in one room, you can.
Yeah.
And actually, what what is like a really friendly for especially new players with the piling mechanics is actually if you can pile with anything, you can pile with anyone. Then if someone cannot manage to do something, then just
You can
go
just
back, pick them up, and we'll
carry
help them.
carry them.
pick them up and help them. Yeah, that's very lovely, actually. Yeah, I like that.
That's something that is very important to me when I play a game, that I can take my time to really take in the whole environment and appreciate the art that is behind everything and all the small details, because you guys put so much work into the small tiny details in a game, and I think many people don't appreciate it enough. So it's important that the player has the time to really be able to appreciate all the small details.
For sure.
So, good
Actually,
stuff.
having no time pressure is more versatile than having one, because if you want to put yourself under pressure, then you always
Oh,
can.
yeah.
Yeah.
You cannot always remove the
Exactly.
pressure.
Yeah.
You can always set up a timer yourself if you like to.
And if you're under pressure, you don't tend to explore as much as you should in many games.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
And actually, we are gonna stream again tomorrow morning.
Oh yes.
During breakfast and as breakfast.
Gonna have breakfast together.
Time, and we are gonna play as a team and take more time to like show stuff and the kind of little details you were talking about right now.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I'm excited.
Looking
I
forward
love
to
breakfast.
it.
My favorite meal of the day.
Breakfast is best.
Yeah.
All right. Great. Thank you guys so much. Have a wonderful rest of your day. And we'll see you tomorrow.
Yes.
Yeah. See you tomorrow.
Perfect.
See you tomorrow.
Thanks, guys. Take
Bye.
care. Bye.